I'm Dawen.
I'm Joseph.
And I'm Steven.
And we are
the Chili Dogs. And in this episode, we're going to be eating a nature salad.
But we need to go get the ingredients first.
We're probably going to need some help to know what we can eat.
Well, we'll meet you guys outside.
Guys.
This is Mike Wood from Wild Utah Edibles.
And you can find a link to his website in the description below.
And he's going to show us some edible plants that we can dig up with these sticks.
All right, why don't we just start with something right here close to the road.
How can you even eat thistle?
Well, thistle is actually in the same family with artichokes. You guys ever had artichokes?
Oh, I love artichokes.
Artichokes, if you look up close here, they look just like the thistle flower. That's not what we're going to eat though, because on thistles, that part of the thistle is very, very tiny and hard to get to. The leaves, if we get the leaves, the center of the leaf. So what we'll do is come in here and give you a few of these to try.
Okay.
Notice I have gloves on. If you're going to harvest thistle, you might want some gloves. Here, you want to hold that? All right.
So
what you're going to do is carve that outer offal part right off of there. And then what you're left with is basically a piece of celery.
Oh.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Okay, so right here we have a group of mustards. There are over 3,000 different plants in the mustard family.
Wow.
Okay, this is a mustard, and you can tell by the seed pod right here. That's one way to identify a mustard. They're all very similar. So that is full of seeds right there.
That's cool.
That's not the one we want. So we'll take this, basically considered field mustard for a common name. What we want to do, it will tumble, and it is a weed. A weed is a plant growing where you don't want it. So this one right here is one of my favorite plants. It is edible. The greens, when they're green and not red, are edible. Okay. This is dead, and so the part that you would eat are the seeds. And you're left with little orange, red seeds, which actually have a similar flavor to black pepper. All right, so right here we have some wild spinach. And we actually have two varieties, often called goosefoots or lamb's quarters. This one here is the orach, which is actually the tastiest. This is a salt, sometimes referred to as salt bush actually. It's a salty flavored leaf, and it's got leaves that point backwards. And then right over here we have your traditional lamb's quarters, wild spinach, which is chenopodium, and the leaves on this are going to point forward. See the difference there?
What's next?
Well, you see this little flower right here?
Yeah.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yes.
We're going to eat it.
What?
So this is the sago lily. This is the state flower of Utah, and again, it does not have any special protection. You can eat it, but as with any foraging, you want to be a responsible forager. So trampling in the ground, moving around, moving the dirt around, digging, actually helps the plants to grow more, and will make them thrive a lot better than leaving them alone. So get out there, do a little foraging. We're going to dig this up, and I'll show you. You can eat the flowers, you can eat the seed pods, you can eat the greens, but the best thing is the bulb under the ground.
Oh, get in.
All right, guys.
I'm stuck.
So what we have here, this is a sago lily that's gone to seed. So those are the seed pods there. And down underneath the ground, we have the bulb, sometimes as deep as 10 inches. So they can really go down a long way. Yeah. And then we've got this one over here that's in flower. It had two flowers on it. One's gone to seed already, and then one's still flowering. We've got another one here. We've got a little one here. We've got one right here. So there's quite a few right in this area. And then right here, we've got some salsify. Look at that.
Ooh.
You can throw that in your salad. The green ones.
Oh, okay.
So, the way you use these digging sticks, and the reason we have digging sticks up here is because there are rocks all over under the ground here. So we are going to try and get past the rocks and get under the bulb and pry it up. Now the Indians, the natives from across the country, they've found digging sticks like this where there'll be a long stick, nice hard wood, and then squared off on the top and an antler with a square hole put on it. And that's what they used to dig plants.
That's smart.
And what we're trying to do is get under the bulb, pry, and if the whole plant comes up,
That means you got it, right?
then you've most likely gotten under the bulb. So we have a sago lily here, but it's really, it's amongst the rocks and everything, so it's kind of hard to get down to where the bulb is to pull it out. So, oh
that's a
Don't-
cactus.
Don't leave on that.
So instead of the sago lily, why don't we eat some cactus, shall we? So this is your prickly pear, and you take that pad. The pad is edible, and then after the flowers are done flowering, we're going to have a fruit on the tops here. And if you can get to them before the animals do, the fruits will be sweet. They're full of seeds, but they're sweet.
You have 2 knives?
Don't be silly. I have 3. So there we've got all the spines off. It's the little ones that you can't see that you want to be careful of. So make sure you get everything from the outer
I
part
think I see one.
gone.
Yeah, really sticky.
One word. Sticky.
3, 2,
Hey!
never mind.
That tastes like
I don't know how to describe it.
There.
It tastes a little bit like
So, what is this?
So this is wild wheat. One thing to understand about most wild plants is they started as a cultivated plant. They started as a cultivar. And this is a good example of how foods go wild. The wild spinach, the orach, the chenopodium, the alfalfa, the mustards, all of them started as plants that were cultivated and then went wild.
We'd like to thank Mike Wood from Wild Utah Edibles for coming out today.
Yeah, be sure to check out his link in the description for his website.
And we're gonna be going around picking up some plants so we can put it in our salad.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Have
Thanks
a
for
good day.
coming.
See you later, man.
It's time to eat a salad, a nature salad.
Remember the butt.
He said remember. Okay, but remember not to eat any of these plants that are growing in your backyard, nearby golf course, or any developed area.
Because you don't want to eat the pesticides, fertilizer, or stuff that they spray on it.
Because it could get you really sick or even possibly give you cancer in the long run. Well, let's eat. Flour taste test. Go.
Okay, I'll eat it.
I'm getting dizzy. Of course that was.
I can explain.
I can't,
I'm gonna try the
taste-
cactus.
I can't taste it.
Those look like they're pretty good.
I wonder what this is.
That tastes surprisingly like fish. That is weird.
This is gross.
I like the
I hope this is one of the things you weren't supposed to eat. I mean, I hope not.
What? Cactus.
Oh, I want to try the cactus. Cactus is pretty good. Pretty good.
Don't think of it really bad jelly. It's disgusting. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna try
The
something I
leaves?
haven't tried.
The leaves just taste like normal salad to me.
Ow.
The cactus is pretty good though. Oh,
Okay.
that one wasn't.
I really
Kinda
don't like
good.
this.
Oh, this dandelion tastes good.
Ah! Is that flour spicy or something?
It's
That's
hard.
weird.
It
Okay.
feels so weird.
whole dandelion.
Oh.
Can I get a garbage?
This will taste really bitter.
This one tastes bitter too.
Can we have ranch, please? Thank you.
I'm gonna try the thistle now. Tastes like celery. Mixed with super duper duper
This is super bitter.
bitter.
Yeah.
No one likes bitter stuff. Unless you're crazy.
Oh,
Oh.
gosh, it's got worse.
Okay, I'm a little bit
I don't think this
to
is
the
that
wild
bad.
spinach.
Mine's pretty bitter. I would
Well,
not
that's
recommend eating these at all, unless it's for survival.
Just eat carrots, guys.
I kinda
Those are
like-
so much better than this.
I kind of like the sago lilies. One of
Yeah.
the cactuses I tried was pretty good, but the next one was disgusting.
Oh, we had a... what's it called?
They so much better.
Tumbleweeds. Yes, we had tumbleweeds. Recommend frying those if you're gonna ever eat them.
Same cat. Oh.
All
Oh, damn.
bitter.
Disgusting.
Why? Nature
Oh, so
tastes
bitter.
gross.
Oh.
Chain reaction.
Yeah, I agree. It's bitter.
That is very salty.
I wonder
No,
what cactus
lettuce.
tastes
It's
like with
spinach.
wild spinach.
Get it through my brain.
No. Cactus does not taste good with ranch.
Oh.
It's kind of sauteed, you know.
Oh gosh, I feel really cold all of a sudden.
I think this is a pretty bad idea because my allergies are really acting up.
I mean, I know the pioneers had to eat these to survive and all, but I think I would rather die.
Amen.
Just saying.
Yeah, this is probably why they were really hungry, because this salad was disgusting.
Hashtag weeds are gross.
Well, remember to subscribe.
Don't forget to comment and like on this video and share with friends.
And check out Mike Wood's website down in the description below.
And also our Facebook page. It should be down there as well.
Alright, well,
Chili
Dawgz out.
Copycat!
I don't know if I'm supposed to bite it off or just chew on it.
Bite it off.
Okay.